we did a thing. We did a big thing. And I didn't vlog it as we were doing it because we were just focused on getting it done. But major steps forward to the garden for 2024. Well, hello friends, welcome to Life in the Higham house. Happy weekend to you, although you're watching this and it's Monday, but we hope you had a great weekend. We have had a very productive weekend, a very productive Saturday. That's what today is. We did a thing. We did a big thing. And I didn't vlog it as we were doing it because we were just focused on getting it done. But major steps forward to the garden for 2024. Let me just give you a quick walkthrough and show you what's new, what's growing, and what we're getting excited about. So, starting at the top of the house. Our golden raspberries. We've shown you these before, showing you them again. They're getting there. Look at this. I've never grown these before. I believe that's the raspberry that will eventually emerge. But our black raspberries, no doubt, these are black raspberry. In fact, they're starting to change colors. They were green for forever, and now they're turning this reddish pinkish. Like, look at this one here. They're going to be awesome. Peas. So, I had to remember what I planted in what order. It's been a while. I wasn't reminding myself how to pull out the picture of this app. We've got peas coming in. Look at this. You see that? That's a pea pod. There are peas in there. Super excited about it. Plus, it's grown huge. It's standing 3 feet. 3 feet tall. Look, here's the wiring for it. I gotta get bigger wiring. It's growing. Next thing, green beans. Right here. Green beans. And look, we've got the start. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. Those are green beans. Next on the list were our snap peas. Not doing so well, but they are growing. We have hope. We think they're going to come through. Might be okay. Let's come over to our raised garden bed. It's looking good. Our kale is phenomenal. Look at this. Woo! All kale. Our red romaine is looking good. Even the little guy over here, who I wasn't sure was going to make it, is beginning to come back. We also put beans in here. They're not doing so good, but they are growing. So we're going to wait and see what happens with those. Come over here. Now remember, this was our tomato garden. We repurposed it this year. We've got zucchini. An orphan zucchini. Don't know where it came from, but it's growing. We have our broccoli. We were down to 6 broccoli plants. We may have lost one of them in today's planting excursions. It got stepped on. But these are looking really good. You're here in the middle. And then Amy went through and weeded out. We still are struggling with the beans and peas here. We do have a few things growing. We're going to wait and see what that is. But check this out. Our first year, those are onions. Red onions, white onions. They're growing. Excited about that. Today, we installed cucumber back here. I'll zoom in for you so you can see it. We've got cucumber plants are in the ground. How exciting is that? We also got a few cucumber plants back here, over there. We're going to eventually trellis them. I like to grow mine up so they vine up on things. We're going to put some wire mesh in there. They're going to grow up. It's going to be awesome. Cucumbers are in. So far they're looking good. Fingers crossed. So check these out. Look. Let that focus in there. Can you see that? Let me see if I can get you. Yeah. Back. We got blueberries. Lots of blueberries. I think I may have been zoomed too close in. Now, this is the big thing. Remember last week we moved the chicken coop. This is why. We've got a full-fledged garden going on right here. Tilled it up. Let me tell you, it smelled like compost and manure. It was so good. The dirt is so dark. Everything is so rich and moist. Let me give you a quick tour here. I'm not going to go in. We're just going to point things out. We have got Roma tomatoes along the back here. We're going to put tomato cages in. They're going to get nice, big, and tall. We're going to have Roma tomatoes. We're going to make our tomato sauce or pizza sauce. That's going to be a lot of fun. We've got a pepper plant. We got a pepper plant over there. Oops, right there. In here, we've got pumpkin. Don't know what the pumpkin's going to do. We tried to grow pumpkins last year. Tried to grow pumpkins the year before. We got a few pumpkins. We're going to try again. We moved them up here for a reason. I know they're going to vine out and take over the space, but we're also going to try to pollinate them. Not let them go super, super crazy, but try to keep them. We're going to experiment. That's basically what it is. We'll share that with you as we go. But they're up here. We want to keep an eye on them. We want to do a better job with them than we did last year. Last year we put them down in a fenced-in area and we just let them go. They never pollinated. We got like 3 pumpkins out of a ton of pumpkins that we planted. We're going to try to do better this year. Let me take you around to the side here and continue to show you some new things that we're trying. So, we've never done this before, but we're planting. That's corn, people. First set of corn. Never grew corn again before. Not sure how it's going to go, but we're trying it. We'll see what it does. At the very least, if we get a few corn stalks for all the fall season, we get corn stalks, and we're happy with that. And then we're back over here. We've got more cucumbers. Now this is where we normally do our cucumbers and our pickles. We're back here. We're doing our cucumbers and our pickles. So we've got in the ground, these are our cucumbers. Those are our pickles. So far, so good. Like it. A lot of hard work getting all this done. We did it. And we've got our tomato deck. So remember we did this a couple weeks ago before the family came for the graduation party. They're struggling a little bit, and I'm thinking they're not getting enough sun, but they are growing. They are looking better. And so we've got tomatoes in here. We've got tomatoes in here. Tomatoes in here. A little tiny tomato in there. They are looking better. So excited about these. These are black cherry tomatoes. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm excited to see what they are going to look like. Yeah, so things are growing. We're excited. It's cool. It was a day of digging and raking and tilling and planting, and Amy and I broke our backs doing it, and we were sweating and we were gross and we were dirty, but it looks so good now. Super excited how things are turning out. But things are finally in the ground. Things are finally growing, and it's looking good. So super excited about all of that. So we're doing all these things, and we're learning, and we're having fun doing this. And keep joining us, keep plugging in, keep following, and I'm gonna do my best to keep sharing all of this content with you guys as we're doing it. So, as always, thanks so much for watching. Check us out, lifeinthehigham.com. Follow us on social media. Just look us up at Life in the Higham House, and you'll find us. We'll be there. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time, right back here, Life in the Higham House. Until then, later.